Okay, let's go on with the show. Now, I spent much of this afternoon trying to come up with a short and hopefully witty introduction for my first guest this evening. With it, I hope to explain to those who hadn't heard their bizarre, surreal and occasionally obscene mini masterpieces on Radio 4's Loose Ends exactly what they did, how they did it and why, but of course I couldn't. So please just welcome Paul Sparks and Victor Lewis Smith.
It's great being back in your wonderful London.
It's lovely to see you, boys. I'm always amazed, Victor, when I meet you. Of course, this is wasted on the radio audience, but your hairstyle is something special.
Well, I wonder why you do radio every so often, and I can tell you why, ladies and gentlemen, because every 2 months of the year he gets acne, and his face is covered in acne, and so he does radio for 2 months, he slums it.
People at home don't know I've got the bag on my head at the moment, do they?
That's true.
They can't.
That's the worst part of it.
I must thank you for that awful, but...
One at a time, please.
One at a time, please, madam. Plenty of room on top. Thanks for the awful but very catchy theme music you've written for my show here.
Shut your mouth.
You have your own Radio 1 thingy.
Yes.
Later on tonight, I believe, 10:30?
Yes, no, it's peak time of midnight.
Oh, yes, lovely.
Yeah. They're not at all worried on Radio 1 at what time they put us on. They said, it doesn't matter what time you're on, boys, so long as it's midnight. So, no F words, no C words, no B words, no A words, no D words, no G words. Wholesome.
No words at all, in fact.
No, not from him, anyway, no.
Nothing from me.
And I wondered about your partnership, because, of course, it's the Victor Lewis show, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, really.
But Paul Sparks, who's sitting mutely, well, almost mutely by your
Well, he
side
explained
there.
it's something to do with the Radio Times, that there just isn't room to put my name on. I've been buying that for
It's
the last
also
4
that,
years.
and his animal good looks, really. We've got to keep him out of
I'm
the...
the sex half of
He
the
is,
duo, really.
he is sex.
He's Dr. Sex in my book, he really is.
Well, you know, Jonathan.
I'll have to touch myself again in a minute, I really will.
Well, I wish you'd stop touching me.
Now, let's... You see, we're not on at midnight, unfortunately, Victor. We can't say this kind of thing. Now,
Sorry, I wish you would stop touching me, Jonathan.
that's right, you can say that. Now, it's reading out the ad-libs there, as always.
Yeah.
The phrase dangerous radio was bandied around quite a bit when you joined Radio 1. Or
Yeah,
1FM,
well, we
as
found out what that was. It's the radio you keep in the bathroom. That
With
has,
the
you know, all
wires.
the wires out the back.
It's
and the line
dangling
wires.
precariously into the bath, and if you get into the bath, really, it's your curtains, really. Your curtains.
Or you
No,
can-
it's your bath.
Oh, no, it's not your
on the
curtains.
window.
Your curtains are on the window. Your bath is the thing that... You don't pull your bath together, do you?
No, I don't. Well,
Isn't life funny?
Well, it's a funny old world.
Yeah.
it's not a funny old show, though, is
No,
it?
it's a terrible old show.
Nah, you know that's not true, and your show's doing
No,
very well, so
they
don't
said-
put
well, it was
yourself
till we
down like
came
that.
on.
They said at the bar it was shit. I didn't quite understand what that meant. Don't
No,
go
they
on
said,
that
they
Jonathan
said,
Ross radio
they
show.
said shush, that's what they
Oh.
said. It was just a
Oh,
shush.
of course, because it's
They're
before 7
talking.
Shall I
o'clock.
talk about that word we said we shouldn't mention before the
Let's
program?
not talk about that, Victor, shall we? You were, of course, once the producer of Midweek.
You can see the suffering in my eyes.
I can. But the great stuff
I
is...
produced Libby Purvis. I've still got the stretch marks.
Yes, it was a breech burp, wasn't it?
It was indeed, yeah.
But did you
No,
really...
please.
Did you really hire Arthur Muller to replace her for 1 week?
I don't know. I can't remember a thing.
No, he didn't.
No, I didn't. So that's the end of that one.
Well, we've been having a mad cat knockabout kind of chat, but people want to know perhaps what your show's like, because not many people stay up as late.
You
as
sweat
midnight.
on your upper lip when you're close, do you? As usually in television, somebody would come and say, Jonathan, love, we'll just get rid of the sweat. But
It's
on radio,
only-
you see everything. Sweat falling off, pus coming out of his ears. It's
it's
not
not.
disgusting.
It's only when I'm close to you, Victor,
Yeah.
that the pus is
Not
never
the
a
only
problem.
place that pus is coming out from under this. Anyway.
Victor, let's have a listen to the show, of course, that you produced with Paul, though you give him no credit,
exaggerate.
which is doing very well, and we'll have a bit of a tape now. This is something to do with the Vatican, I believe.
That's right, Jonathan. What happened was,
You phoned the Vatican.
I phoned the Vatican
With hilarious consequences.
with hilarious consequences and said, could I please be a DJ on Vatican
Hey, don't set it up too much.
radio?
No, we've set it up now. Let's have a listen to this, and then you can make up your own minds.
Good afternoon, may I help you?
Oh, hello. Is that Vatican Radio?
This is the English program, Vatican Radio.
Oh, God bless you. My name is Clint Rimmer.
Yes.
R-I-M-M-E-R, Rimmer.
Yes.
Clint Rimmer.
Yes.
I understand that you broadcast to the nations of the world from the Vatican.
That's right.
Could you tell me what sort of...
Ehi, inglese,
Hello?
uno sacco di merda.
Hello?
Hello, yes?
Sorry, was that across the line?
I don't know what happened.
I've never heard anything so uncouth in my life.
I have no idea what happened.
Anyway, I wonder if you can help me. I'm a disc jockey myself
Yes?
for Topshop in High Street, Crawley.
Yes.
And we did a recent ratings sweep. And apparently my show pulls an audience as far as boxer shorts. His Holiness the Pope suggested that maybe I contact you to do a programme. If I had the Sunday morning programme, I've already done my jingles and stuff. Mate, tell me what you think of this.
It's the Pope's favourite disc jockey. Dominus Deus, with record will he play us? Clint Thriller on Vatican Radio.
Any views?
I don't know. I mean, you could...
It's a nice tune, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice too.
And I played one of those tunes to His Holiness himself.
Yeah.
He said that's exactly the sort of thing we want on Vatican Radio. I know I'm not Dave Lee Travis,
Oh, okay, you're right, Carl.
and I don't think you want Dave Lee Travis, do you? You want something a little bit more subtle. Any views on that?
Well, bye-bye.
Oh, that poor woman. That poor woman. You're obviously religious people, I can tell from the way you deal with it. So, who chooses the people you victimise?
It's a random
It's
place.
pretty
isn't it?
random. We just look through the yellow pages normally.
Yeah, just put a pin into a book and that's it.
Don't you feel bad you're wasting people's time? They're really only
Well,
you're phoning security guards and just...
We reckon we waste
wasting
10 minutes of their time, so we phone back afterwards and we tell them how they can save 10 minutes a week, you know, on household tasks.
Don't peel the potatoes, you know,
Just
leave
scrub
them
them.
unpeeled. They put them
And so
in the
we think
thing.
we actually save them time in the long
Yeah,
run.
some people save up to 12 hours a day when
Yeah.
we phone them back, yeah. The Pope certainly did. We told him not to do something, but I won't tell you what that is. It involved a book called Fiesta.
So have you... Oh, dear.
Dear sweet holy pontiff. I like to think I've had a bit in his upbringing, really.
You've had a bit in, yes.
I've had a
Yes,
part
thank you
in
very
it.
much. Yeah. No, so who do we have to look forward to? What targets have you done already? I believe at one time you called That's Life, didn't you?
We phoned Esther Ranson. You can hear Esther Ranson tonight at midnight, if you can stay awake. And after this dross. Jonathan, no, dross.
Brian Sewell we did.
Jonathan Dross.
Jonathan Dross.
Hey, witty and pithy as always, boys.
I think
Straight
so.
off the cuff.
We
there.
get them from a Christmas cracker.
So what sort of prank do you play on Esther, or do you not want to give that away to a bigger audience?
We don't want to give that away to a bigger audience.
You'd rather not. Okay. Well, listen.
It involves a wheelchair and an epileptic... No,
And a trombonist.
it's a trombonist, a wheelchair, and something... No, I know, it's tasteless.
There you go. Thanks for joining us here on Radio 1 FM, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, it's always a pleasure. It's
Is it?
never a chore.
Never a chore.
It's never a chore. Victor and Paul. Thank you much. Victor Lewis and Paul Spark.
Thank you, Victor Lewis.
Victor Lewis Spark. Thank you very much. I had to lose a name there because we're running under on time, you see. So